Hello, everyone. I am back again, here to continue the stream from earlier. I apologize. I did say I would only be gone 10 minutes to get me some food, but ate a bit longer and then spent some time looking over what I will be doing for the next 40 minutes because I do have something later tonight. But we will get a lovely head start on the encounter my players will be going against next session. Now, I will be double checking some stuff, but this video, I might be a bit quieter as I will be reviewing some rules that I'm not super familiar with, going over new creation abilities, this and that, because I do like to throw in something new. Um, let's see. I'm just checking my feed and whatnot. Okay, so let's see. Sorry about this. I'm trying to get it so that I can at least see who is in the stream, see any chat that's going on. Um, ooh, oh no. I'm going to be ending the stream real quick for a second as I'm randomly am getting a phone call. I will be right back as soon as the phone call ends, though. Please stay just. Actually, I won't. I will just be turning off all my things. The stream will still be here, but I will not be visible. Oh, I don't know if you hear that. I am still here. Stream is not visible. I will be taking a phone call. Sorry. Hello? Yeah, I'm busy right now. Oh, there you go. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. I am back. Just had a real quick phone call that I got. Actually, can I get back into seeing the stream? Where is it? I did it earlier. How did I not? How am I not doing it now? Oh, okay. Now I have it. Yes. Again, no one is actually in the stream, but uh, if you are watching this later on YouTube, thank you for being quiet with me. I'll see if I can edit out those. That honestly, it's only like 30 seconds. But today I will be going over what the encounter I will be running my players through. The idea of this encounter is they were sent to this temple and several others by the Red Dragon Queen to purge an infestation of some kind. They don't actually know about the what the infestation is, and it's related to, but I will tell you this, it is related to what the big bad is. This dark energy that wishes to destroy the universe. I call it the void. Uh, it slowly seeps in, but it also has a grander force. Anyway, small void infestation. Now, previously, the Red Dragon Queen has sent another group previously to, with one of her magic items known as Worldbreaker, to deal with this infestation, and they kind of failed. Um, so Party is going to arrive here and find the previous group being their bodies being puppeted by the void energy. It will be a party of 5. Uh, and the party will have to go against them as well as several lesser voids and one final boss void creature. But let's first work on the adventurers that bodies are being puppeted by the void. I am thinking of having 5 adventurers. Because the void cannot mimic magic, I will be trying to stick to more martial abilities, and any casters will be have special void abilities that may be similar to what they used when they were alive, maybe a little different. So, the first one I am going to create is a barbarian. Let's add a character here. Name doesn't really matter, but I will use it for posterity's sake. Let's say his name is Tyloop. Nah, Tyloop sounds stupid. Various Basnik. Basnik, yes. It will be in my journal, and it will be controlled by me. Save the changes for now. And various Basnik character sheet. Ooh, character mancer. What's that? Okay, start off with this. No, race. Choose a race. Let's see. Various Vasnik is going to be a dwarf. Okay. Alignment, and let's go neutral. That's not important. Tool proficiency. Let's say he was good with Mason's tools. Subrace. Now they only have Hill Dwarf here, so let's use that. Alright, so we have that. Class. We're going with a Barbarian. With skill proficiencies, these again don't really matter because they're only going to be used as a monster stat block, but let's create it as is, so we will have a base. I will then be looking through my books and get some interesting barbarians that might not be of the normal. So yeah, perception. Actually, perception might be useful. Rage, unarmored defense. Next, ability score. I guess custom. Let's see, strength I'm going to put at 18, dex at 16, con at 16, intelligence is going to be an 8, and wisdom is going to be, can I scroll? Wisdom will be, I'm going to say, oops, no, that's 24, let's go 12. And I mean, he's a dead body, but he's a very sexy dead body, so let's go for 13. Admittedly, these are not fair, and I would not like this as a normal character. These are clearly broken, but this is a monster. It's not something the players are going to be seeing often. So, there we have that. Choose a background. They don't have any, and backgrounds honestly aren't going to be very important for this. Language, common, and fucking elvish, and let's say he speaks giant. Again, I'm kind of just going for random stuff. These are not important. Equipment. Class equipment. Battle axe. And light hammer. Prayer book. Is that it? Okay, so no spells. Next. Character name, age, height, that stuff doesn't matter. Review. Let's apply the changes. See if that works. Okay. So that is good for now, but nope, that is not that I'm wanting to change. Character sheet. He is going to be. Party's about level 7 right now, but there's a lot of them and they have a lot more magic items. Let's say all the party members here will be 9. Oh, okay. Well, let's roll hit dice then. So 17 base, and let's roll another 8d12, was it? Ooh, but you also had his con mod. He has very good con. So this guy might be a bit of a beefy boy, which makes sense. He is going to be probably the star player in this. Rolling. Rolling very slowly. Plus 80. Okay. So, max hit points are going to be 97. Same with current hit points. Let's see. So we have that. Didn't give us any of the class abilities, so we will be adding more stuff later. Is there anything else I need to roll? Strength is pretty good. He gets a plus 8 on attacks. Let's bump this up to a plus 9. This is going to be one of our beefy hitters in this encounter. And honestly, 97 hit points is even then. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Oh, I only added 4 once. So actually, if I roll 8, 4 times 8. So I get another 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. So correction, 125 hit points. That actually might be a good challenge for the party, especially if the ranger does it. He is very powerful and could honestly take this guy down in a round, but we have rage, which will actually cut down some of it. I need to check. I have my player's handbook over here. Yes. Uh, does rage give it only magic weapons or what? It's been quite a while since I've played a barbarian myself. Just resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Perfect. So this guy will be taking half damage the whole time. It will be very good. Let's give him a powerful weapon. We see two-handed battle axe will deal a d10 plus 5. Not bad, but I have some rules for advanced weapons here in the Grimdark Hollow book, the Player's Guide. Um, again, I find it's a very interesting thing, and you're probably going to see me draw from it for certain other things in the future. But for now, I want to look at the advanced weapons list. They're nothing super spectacular, but they should make this coming fight a tad bit more interesting. Okay, looks like it is on page 131. I thought it was before the spells, but it turns out it is after. Towards the end of the book, honestly. All right. So, Let's pick a good advanced melee weapon for him. He is a barbarian, so let's go for something simple. We have the claymore, that is very good. Um, spear fighter. A wrath axe or a wrath maul. Those could be very good. Let's see. I'm not seeing any other real axes that I think, which is I'm surprised. A lot of interesting things here. Um, hmm, could do a pole arm. That has some interesting abilities, being a D12. But for him, I think I will give him the Wrath Axe. Uh, let's see. Name Wrath Axe. It's going to be a plus. Let's say it's a +2 weapon. So that's 32. Put a 2 here. Range, magic, nothing. Damage is going to be. Am I not editing? Oh, there it is. 2d6 plus strength +2. And actually, he'll be raging, and he is 9th level, so what does that do to damage? Again, I haven't played a barbarian in so long, and also they were pretty low level, so I will need to double check within my books. Barbarian. Rage damage at level 9 is +3. So, well, let's do +5 and plus strength. That will be how much damage he does normally. Uh, because he is a servant of the void, he will also be dealing additional void damage. So, check this. It will be 1d8. And the damage type, I don't know if it will let me, but void damage. Crit is also 1d8. Crit is here is 2d6. Now this weapon also has momentum, which means if he's moving, it will do 2d8 instead of the 2d6. Oh, there's a rage modifier there? So, oh, there we go. I can just check the rage damage. That is interesting. I might have to fix these. But for now, they are probably fine. So there's Wrath Axe, and I'm going to say one for Charging Axe. It's going to be, again, a 2 because it is a magical +2 weapon. It will do 2d8 plus strength +5, and the damage type will be 1d8. The void, and the crit is 1d8. And the crit here is 2d8. So we have a nice beefy boy, and the void damage will be get rid of resistances because creatures of the void, they hit hard, and void damage is special. Of course, there is also defense, and there is things that can give resistance to void. The party doesn't have it, though they do have 2 void-slaying weapons. So that could be real interesting to see later on. So we have that. We have all of this. His speed is 25. I mean, he is a dwarf. I'll give it to that. Armor, 17 is pretty good. But let's raise it up to Actually, no, 17 is what he would have, because it is based off of, I believe, dex and such, right? I don't want to give him any other mag. I think the axe is a good, just solid magic item for him to have. Um, all right. So, I'm seeing. We have that. Now, we have all his base stuff. Let's see if there is any abilities we have. And for this, I am going to be looking into unique classes, subclasses that are not part of the base set, because I like to play around, and I'm sure the players have seen stuff. I want to throw some surprises at them. So I have as you saw before with the Grimm's player guide, I have a number of classes in that, but I will be using those another time, the subclasses. For now, I'm going to be using the book called Gelder's Gazetteer. Has a lot of subclasses for most classes, unfortunately not all, so we'll probably be using maybe a base ranger or something. It also includes some new classes, but again, I haven't read into those. I'm not going to be using them at this moment. Currently, I am going to look over the trying to find where the barbarian starts. This is a new class called that. Barbarian. Okay. So, the barbarians we have here are, let me find the table of contents. Yes. Path of the Blood Sage, Path of the Pit Fighter, Path of the Stallion, and Path of the Titan Slayer. I am thinking that I will be using either the Path of the Pit Fighter or the Path of the uh, Titan Slayer. Okay, let me just read over Titan Slayer because that really sounds good. Um, so create weapons from the remains of giant monsters you've defeated. Your killer weapon is a martial weapon with heavy two-handed, has 2d6 or your choice. So the Wrath Axe actually could count, and it will give an additional ability with an additional based on its construction. Okay, uh, will it be made out of jawbone, tooth, bone plate, vertebrae, or limb bones? Hmm. When you kill a creature with your rage, add proficiency to your next roll. Honestly, I don't plan on them killing anyone in this next session. Second time you deal damage to the same creature, you double your extra rage damage. I might use that. Bone plate. After you hit a creature, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll, which is the bone plate. Or vertebrae frill, bonus action, give it reach, not what I need. Your once per short or long rest deals an extra dice of damage. Okay, so this is bonus. The Wrath Axe as part of the Path of the Titan Slayer will be dealing if it hits a creature a second time, an the extra rage damage. Again, not a huge benefit, but could definitely be an interesting thing to add. We will also add its level 6 abilities, which is. Okay, climbing speed and can climb on creatures, advantage on acrobatics and athletics. Very, very good. That could be quite interesting. I might actually apply it. Maybe this creature will sneak attack having climbed in the rafters or something. Okay, and the sixth ability is mostly just to make your give your base weapon damage magic, which we already have, but very good to know. I do want to go over, see if there's any high-level bard features which we have not seen yet. Extra attacks are going to be had. Feral Instinct and Brutal Critical. What's this? Okay, so Brutal Critical and Feral Instincts. Okay, makes it very hard to be surprised. Very good. So two attacks, I believe. Very good damage, yada yada. This will be a very interesting fight. And with that, I believe we have created our first enemy of the session. I think it looks very good. I hope you guys do as well. We have about 20 or so minutes before I have to do something else, and we'll have to unfortunately end the stream and the video and get back to you guys another time. So I believe we have one down. Let's create the second of the group of adventurers. Character. They always have the weirdest names here, but let's name him Mylar Clumbits. I don't know if I have a better naming senses, especially with me just making quick characters, but Mylar Clumbits will be the group's ranger. Looks good. Save changes. Mylar Clumbits. Gonna do Charactermancer again. Race. We're going to go with Elf, which I know is like the obvious one, but you know, it is what it is. Let's say he's a high elf. I think I would probably go wood elf, but it's not an available one. Language doesn't matter. Let's say draconic. So next class, I'm going to choose the ranger class. So skill proficiencies, athletics, perception. No, it looks like it already has that. Stealth. That actually could be interesting. Could be useful. And insight. Favored enemy. We will go. Honestly, because this is being controlled by the void, let's go for humanoids. Let's say human, which actually will only affect two of the party maybe three. The three of the party member is a good at humans, and let's say half orc. Well, actually, let's see. Let's see. Do we want to do that? Again, it doesn't matter, but let's go then. Favorite enemy language. Let's go orc. Oh, why is this? Okay, there. Nah. Environment. Because they're on a desert, I will be making it desert. Okay. Next up, ability score. Let's go custom again. Strength is going to be maybe a 15. Dexterity, I'm going to make a 20. Constitution, I'm going to make 16. Intelligence, they're undead, so 9. Wisdom, 15. Charisma, 9. Let's give him a background. And the only one custom? Proficiency with oh, okay, this is interesting. Proficiency weapon, armor. Let's oh, okay, that was only for heavy armor. Tech what's tech do? Okay. Or language. Let's go skill, and he will have proficiency with hmm. Well, stealth is already done. Sleight of hand? I don't know. These are the background's not really important, especially for these guys. Equipment. I'm going with class equipment for the base things. Scale mail. Engineer's pack. Okay, we have that. Spells. Oh, this will be the cantrip area. Let's go. Again, they're not actually allowed to cast spells. So that's that. Feats actually aren't able to. Okay, because we're not allowed to go up spells. That's interesting. Huh. Any ranger feats? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let's go back to Google and look up ranger feats just for the future. Ranger's Guidebook. Let's go feats. Recommended. Crossbow expert, that's alright. Let's see. Dual wielder. If you're melee. Dungeon delver. Eldritch adept. Piercer. Sharpshooter. Hmm. Actually, I think there is a Xanathar's feat. I don't know if it's only. I think it's for elves, humans, and half elves. Where is it? Table of contents. Racial feats. So it's on page 73. And it is called well, Fey Teleport. That one I could give him. Prodigy. Oh, that's for half beings. Let's say he is a half being and give him Prodigy. Or no, that's not it. Let me double check. Elven Accuracy, that's it. Which they don't have on this list. Interesting. But I'm going to go with the assumption that he will have Elven Accuracy. And it is built. Elven Accuracy. Advantage on attack rolls. Oh yeah, when you have advantage. Okay, that'll be good to know. So that is that. He will be a level Again, 9 Ranger with Fey teleportation. Actually, that's not nearly as good as the one from Tasha's. So I'm gonna give him the Tasha's version of it, as well as that. Let's see. Well, but this is still good for if I need to build some stuff for Rangers. Let's see, because I don't play Rangers that often. I've played them once or twice, but not much. Skills back in items. That actually could look of a build. Want to see what spells should I give them? I don't see spells in this. Interesting. All right. So D10, and his Constitution gives him a 3. So let's roll again. 8d10 plus 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, adding 62 to this will give you a total of 75. Not bad, not great. I see a lot of ones there, but I will take it. Let me see, let me see. Now, for weapons. He has longbow will do only that much. Let me double check what weapons we have in the PHB. 'Cause if a longbow does that, I really feel like there should be a better ranged weapon. But I could be wrong. I have not played it in so long as a ranger. Last one was a low-level ranger that I played in. Yeah. Okay, it is 1d8. Yeah, a longbow should be a bit more. Let me see what we have for the advanced ranged weapons, just in case. I didn't want to give it to everyone, but I feel like in this case it might be better. And I mean, unless I want to give them a repeating crossbow or something, looks like we'll deal with the 1d8. But rangers, I believe, get multi-attack, so that will be good. That's paladin. Rangers, let's see, Rangers at level 9. So extra attack. Okay. We get a number of spell slots. Interesting. Up to 3rd level spells. Bit 4 and the proficiency bonus. Yada yada. Okay. So let's edit this to deal. We'll keep that dex. That's fine. We'll deal the extra 1d8 of void damage. Okay, the ranger will be in charge of kind of keeping the field interesting. I might have to create void versions of ranger spells because I did forget rangers are kind of a half-caster class and they do boost their shots. Let's see, let me see. Looking over. They get fighting style. Um, they actually get a +2 because archery. Spellcasting is what it is. Ranger archetype. I will be going over that in a bit. Extra attack. Land strike. Okay, so we give him the Fey and the Elven accuracy feat. Now, let's see what subclass. I'm thinking Hunter, probably, but what are the others? So we have Hunter, Beast, and Beastmaster. Okay, I thought there was more. I guess there's only two for the Ranger. Makes sense. Makes sense. So, Colossus Slayer is always good. Okay, so that and 7th level ability. Okay, okay. So, yes, we will give him the Colossus Slayer and multi-attack defense. That will be very good, very good. And I will have to be working on some spells tonight. But it looks like at least the bare bones. Actually, 1 minute, I forgot. We are going to be making this a magical bow. So maybe let's make it 3. Because it'll be a +1. +1. There we go, there we go. I believe that, let's see, with that, let's say that Mylar Klumbitz is finished. We have 2 of our 5 party members. Let's get back to the last one. This will be the last easy one, as the I forgot about the ranger being very a spellcasting class. So I will need to add some spells, modify them to work as void variants, because void cannot use traditional magic, but can copy kind of magical effects. So last one will be I'm thinking, what was it? The monk, I believe I wanted to make. Let's go at Alar Tiki Will. Again, kind of just coming up with random stupid names because I'm not going to be playing this for more than one session. I will get started on this, but I probably will only be doing this for 10 minutes. We'll see, because I do have something to get to right after this. Otherwise, I would love to spend the entire day going over all the effects and spells. But let's go for that for now. Charactermancer. Next. Let's go. Halfling. Light-footed, which means... Okay, so we have a halfling. They are going to be a monk. Very good at stealth. Very good at athletics. Ability scores, we're going custom. Strength is not very important. They're going to have a 12. Dexterity is. They're going to have 22. They're going to be fast as heck. Con, we're going to give them 14. Intelligence, 8. Wisdom. They've managed to keep some of their wisdom bearing. I'm going to give them an 18. Charisma. Very sexy, sexy halfling, but they are undead. 9, and it's not going to matter much anyways. Background, custom, proficiency with a... Actually, let's give him a proficiency with a weapon. He is a special, and he is proficient with a... Ooh, oh, there's more, yes. Da, ba, ba, ba. I'll say he's proficient with rapier. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, but I think that'll make it more fun. Equipment, class equipment. Short sword or simple weapon. I'll have a short sword. Explorer's pack. The arcane is a mystery to me. I will probably give him some feats between sessions because we're doing levels. Let's go 1 feat for him. Appearance. Ooh. Okay, review. Apply changes. Okay, he is again level 9. Hit dice are D8s. So his con is a 2. So we're going to roll another 8d2, or no, 8d8 plus 16. And what does that give us? 56. Okay. So his hit points is going to be 66. Not very high. Honestly, actually, I want to reroll, see if it gets better, because honestly, I don't want my enemies to be this weak. And that was even worse. Okay, I'll take the 56. Oh boy. Okay, so we have this. Now let me go back and check through, what book is it? See if there is any monk subclasses that I like. I could also just give him Sun Soul because I know that one is real fun to use. Uh, but that is not, that would be Radiant Energy, so I might replace it with Void. Make his attacks hit very hard. What do we have for Monk here? Way of the Seeing Mind, Way of the Crushing Snow. Seeing Mind seems like a psychic one. I don't know, or a psionic one. So I don't think I could use that, but let's check what the Crushing Snow looks like. Where's the freaking page numbers here? Oh boy. LMP. Okay, so it's going to be before the Paladin. Monk. Okay. Oh, do they have other ones? Path of Serenity. Path of Power? These weren't in the ones I saw earlier. Oh, these must be, are these variant ones? Or oh, traditions versus paths. What? Sorry, I'm reading this real quick. What is a... Okay. That is a variant one, which creates a few, oh, interesting. Okay, they have interesting abilities here that aren't paths, but like a new type. Oh, interesting, interesting. Could be useful, but let's see what Crushing Snow. So, at 3rd level, Infuse your fists with icy cold. No, deals cold damage instead. That could be useful. Though, actually, I don't know if my party has resistances really to anything, so, besides, well, oh god, the barbarian. Um, and you just get resistance to cold and bludgeoning damage. Interesting. That could be useful. Seeing Mind. Actually, I like the way of the Seeing Mind. I might use this, because it will allow me to teleport my enemies, make them deal with psychic damage, have their walking speed. Ooh, those are interesting. Yeah, honestly, this actually could work very well with some of my ideas for void creatures. So let's see. Okay, interesting, very interesting. Um, well, shit. Unfortunately, I am all out of time because I'm going to be a player in one of my few player sessions in a moment, so I will be ending the video stream here. I hope everyone has had a good day. If you are watching the stream, I will probably be back in 5 hours or so, just to do a little bit more for the night. It'll probably be real short. If you are watching this on YouTube, then I hope you enjoyed my part two behind the DM screen. It's possible you've seen some of what I've been doing in this last session, as I will be releasing these videos after I release the session. But otherwise, I hope you have a great day. And if you're watching this on YouTube or even watching me on Twitch, join me later or in the next video to continue building up the encounters and all my prep work for this session. We shall see the party, the Order of the Crimson Wyvern, finally meet and go up against the Void, realizing the seriousness of the threat that they face. Will they survive? Will they die? Honestly, I feel like some of them are going to die. Good thing is, I actually do have a plan if they die. I have a bit of a Deus Ex Machina I'm going to be using on the first person to die, assuming it's not certain characters. You might have already seen that in if you're watching this on YouTube, or maybe not. Maybe I never got the chance to use it. But anyways, I hope everyone has a great day. Um, and if you're watching on YouTube, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe if you like this content. I will be doing stuff like this probably every week. I will also be doing it on, of course, on Twitch. Um, and of course, watch the sessions. I'm sure they will be very great. So, with this is Jake the Dungeon Master, also known as the Chaos Gamer or Chaos Nep, signing off. Have a great night.